Hello, hello, and welcome to day 6 of hashtag 12 days of Christmas in July. For today's project, I'm going to show you how to create this diorama box. If you like it, I really hope you'll enjoy my tutorial. So first, I'm going to start with the first layer, and I cut all of them in white using my CRICUT Maker 3 machine. I'm going to add some color using an alcohol marker from my stash. And that is the trick if you don't have any colored cardstock. To be honest, I ran out of the blue one at the moment, so I thought that would be the best way. And I'm going to repeat the process with the second layer. I got this SVG file from Creative Fabrica and I left the link in the description down below if you'd like to create your own diorama in the shape of a Christmas tree. And I really hope you will enjoy creating your own version. If you haven't heard about hashtag 12 days of Christmas in July, it is hosted by Monika, PaperMona. For the first 12 of days in July, we're going to create a different Christmas make for you. Day 6 is dedicated to diorama. So now I'm going to add the green color to the second layer, and for the last layer I'm going to leave it white, and you will see why. So in this collaboration we also have Katarina, Benita from Under a Pile of Papers, Shirley from Handmade by Shirley, and Mel. All the links to the YouTube channels are in the description down below, so you can have a look what they created for today's prompt. So now I've got the last layer, the top one, and actually I cut it twice on my Cricut Maker 3 machine, and I put those two layers together. I really want it to be very strong. And I used 250 GSM white card. Now I'm going to add some dimension between the layers. So I'm going to use my double-sided foam adhesive. This one is from The Works. I really like it. If you do have your favorite foam adhesive, please let me know the brand you use. Also, for this challenge, as I told you, every single crafter posts their videos, and that is 6 p.m. on the YouTube channels. So if you'd like to start your Christmas makes, that is the way to go. And if you'd like to share your makes for our hashtag 12 days of Christmas in July, all you have to do is to use that hashtag on your social media so we can see what you create. And if you do it, that would be absolutely amazing. All the information is in the description down below. And I also wonder, have you created some Christmas makes this year? If you have, which one have you created? And maybe you chose one of our prompts so far. Please let me know in the comments down below. I really like to add smaller bits of double-sided foam adhesive because this way it's going to be a little bit stronger. And for this Christmas diorama card, I decided to try and do something totally different. I really wanted to use some cutting dies, and then I thought I don't want a square card or a circular card for this prompt. I want something with a Christmas tree design. And when I found this SVG file on Creative Fabrica, I thought that would be the way to go. To be honest, I changed it a little bit on my design space because for this SVG file, you actually have the base and the lid as well. But here, I'm just going to put everything together and it's not going to open. So I'm only going to use one of the layers. But if you want to do it, that would be perfectly fine. So now I'm going to add some dimension to my Santa. Again, I'm going to use that double-sided foam adhesive. And when you go over with your alcohol markers on any of the sides, do not worry, it's not going to be visible. Because later on, I'm going to add some sides as well. So everything will be covered. And for this box, what I will do a little bit differently, later you will see I'm going to put the back of the, let's say, the diorama card. And I would actually trim those tabs a little bit. You will see why later on. So here, again, I'm adding that foam tape here. And what's really good about my Crafter's Companion scissors, actually, the tape doesn't stick. And I really like it. Do you have your favorite scissors for double-sided foam adhesive? If you do, please let me know what the brand it is. And as you know, it is day 6 of July, and it is our 6th Christmas make. And I wonder, have you started your Christmas makes using our prompts? And we are actually halfway through it, and I can't believe it. It was such an amazing collaboration and challenge. And if you use our prompts, you will be ready for all that Christmas season coming very soon. So as you can see, I'm peeling off the backing of my tape using my pokey tool, and that is the way to go, especially with some smaller elements. And when this is ready, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue, just for extra strength. And then I cut at the sides as well, but I also cut a yellow Christmas tree, and that will be the back of my card. And you will see all the dimension. I really hope you can see it in the video. All the dimension here, and it is absolutely amazing in real life. Have you ever created a diorama card? And if you have ever created a diorama card for Christmas, if you have, please let me know what did you use. I would really like to know. So now I'm going to add that yellow color here. Again, I'm going to use some double-sided foam adhesive. So this way, our stars will be a little bit three-dimensional and we can see the distance between the layers. And if you do have your favorite cutting die set for diorama cuts, I would really like to know which one is it. I was actually thinking about using some nesting dies to create sort of a tunnel, and I think that would work as well. If you have your trick for diorama cuts, please let me know. So, as you can see, this cut actually comes together pretty quickly. However, what I did on my CRICUT design space, I didn't use any score lines, so I'm going to do it manually. And if you want, you can also do it when you cut it with your CRICUT or scan and cut machine. However, I decided against it here. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. And I found the best way and the quickest way to do it. So here is the back, and that is my trick. I'm going to use a stamping mat and a dot tool to create those lines super quick and simple. And if you have a metal ruler, that would be amazing because that will make your job so much easier. However, if you want your Cricut to create those score lines for you, that is also possible. So, if you do create your diorama Christmas cards, I would really like to know what scene have you chosen? I was thinking about nativity, and then I thought, maybe a Christmas tree with a Santa. That would be absolutely amazing. And then I thought maybe a snow globe. That would be really cool as well. So as you can see, I'm actually folding and burnishing those score lines, and then I've got the sides. So here, as you can see, I've got those small triangles as well, and I'm going to put them here, literally inside, because if you do it outside, it will be visible, and I really wanted to avoid it. So I'm going to hide them here. And with those lines, all you have to do is the mountain, valley, mountain, valley. You will see it when you create it. It is super easy to create. And I think your best friend during diorama cuts is a liquid glue because you will have time to maneuver all the elements. And I do encourage you to make sure the glue is set before you move on to the next step. So here it looks complicated, but trust me, in real life, it was so much fun to create it. And then I decided to add even more dimension to the back of my diorama, I mean the yellow background, and I'm going to add 3 layers of double-sided foam adhesive. And if you want, you can also put something heavy at the bottom of your Christmas tree, so then it's going to stand proudly very easily on a flat surface. So here, as you can see, I'm nearly done. All I have to do is to use the liquid glue and then adhere the elements together. So what do you think about this diorama Christmas card? Do you like it? I really hope you do. And if you want to gift it to someone, you can create a slightly bigger box Or you can put some cookies here or sweets and then create a box, and that'll be so cool. So now I'm going to put 3 layers of double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension because I wanted to hide the tabs inside that Christmas tree, which you saw on the sides. So if you create your own version, you can cut the tabs a little bit just to make them a little bit shorter. So this way you can create only 2 layers of double-sided foam adhesive. And I have to tell you that tomorrow there is a really cool prompt for Christmas make. And I really hope you'll feel encouraged to watch it because I've got something very special for you. So, if you're new to my channel, I really hope you will like and subscribe to my channel because every single day, as I told you, we've got a different prompt, and I don't really want you to miss it because it's going to be really cool tomorrow. I can tell you that it's going to be a little bit similar to my shaped Christmas card for day 2. So, if you haven't seen that yet, I really hope you will see the video and then you will have a clue what I'm going to create tomorrow. So now, as you can see, I'm going to put that Christmas tree inside. Again, I put that liquid glue as well because the tape in time dries. And if you put some liquid glue, it's going to be adhered forever. Now I've got the top for my diorama. Again, I'm going to use my ruler and a dot tool to create score lines. And as I told you, you can use your Scan and Cut or CRICUT or Cameo or whatever electronic cutting machine you've got. Then you can also cut all those elements with score lines. However, I wanted to challenge myself a little bit today. So here you can see all my steps. So now when all those lines are folded, then we can adhere them with the box. Super quick and simple. And to be honest, I absolutely loved making this diorama. So if you do have a CRICUT, Scan and Cut or Cameo, I really encourage you to create your own 3D diorama project for Christmas. There are so many different SVG files on the internet. And if you like this one, as I told you, I left the link in the description down below. So again, I'm going to use my liquid glue because I do have time to maneuver all those elements and make sure the glue is set. And to make my job easier, I use my dot tool to make sure all the sides are adhered the way I wanted. I didn't want any cuts to be left without any glue. So here it is, super quick, simple, and I think very effective. If you have a better trick how to assemble the tabs inside of your box, please let me know. However, at the moment, I think the dot tool worked really well. You can also use your fingers as well. So with the very bottom of the box, I decided to actually adhere it, let's say, at the front. And then I wasn't very happy, so I also cut a smaller piece of white card. I put it there as well. So it was completely finished. So here it is. There is plenty of space to write your message on the back. If you want, you can also put some sweets here and then cover it with tissue paper or a box. So don't forget about our hashtag 12 days of Christmas in July. Taking part around Monika, PaperMona, Katarina, Benita, Shirley, and Mel. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. And I hope to see you tomorrow for another amazing tutorial with a different Christmas prompt. Happy crafting! Bye for now!